Hello and welcome to this video, where I will be showcasing how you can use the DEEPCRAFT Model Converter in order to bring your own model into the Infineon software ecosystem. There is an alternative video showcasing this exact same functionality using the graphical user interface of the DEEPCRAFT Model Converter, and that is where we recommend people to start. Functionally, the command line interface that I'll be showcasing in this video is identical to this graphical user interface, but it can be used in order to automate processes, and so I'll be showcasing it here in this video. The command line interface has the default command of DCMC, standing for DEEPCRAFT Model Converter, and we can have a look at what the commands that you can use are. You have the options of converting your model, depending on how you wish to do so. You can take an existing project that you have already done, a BYOM project, and perform convert project on that. If you've already played around with a DEEPCRAFT Model Converter, you can do so by simply going DCMC and then convert project. And here we load in the project location, which is a .byom file, as well as the output location. And by running this, we would perform the model converting on that. Let's have a look at what else we can add into this. In the convert project, there is not much to do since the project is already defined. But if we have not already got a defined project, that is when we would do DCMC convert, which is the default DCMC command. So if you just write DCMC, then that is what would come up. If we write help, then we get all the different options that come up. Once again, these are functionally identical to the ones in the graphic interface. So the input model, the output directory, the shape, the quantization, the actual NPU options, as well as the validation. And these you can read here in the help of how to actually format these. Now, not all of these are required to define. Instead, we can just do DCMC convert, and we can define our actual model here with a actual location and a model. So here we have a command where what I'm entering is the model that we're actually converting. This is the resnet.h5 file, a Keras TensorFlow file. We're choosing the target device, a PSOC edge on the NPU, so the M55U55. We're choosing what we actually are having as an output location into the cogen, and then we're defining the quantization data, which is an NPZ file, as well as the validation data. And by running this command, we will do and perform the model conversion. Once the code generation is completed, you can navigate to the output directory that you defined in order to view the results of the code generation report. It is also outputted in the terminal. But you can view the markdown file here and see what is needed to actually host the model on your device, the model memory requirements, as well as the total number of NPU cycles needed to run the model, and validation results. The header file here gives you an idea of what functions you need to import into your application in order to run the data, in order to run the model. We have IMAI compute, which actually performs the computation. We have initialization, and we have the finalize. And so these are all the function calls that you will need, and the model.c and model.h files here can be incorporated into your application through, for example, Modus Toolbox. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and this has given you some insight on how you can use the command line interface as well for converting and bringing your own models using the DEEPCRAFT Model Converter. Thank you for watching.